the host of Aaron's Hour, Aaron Phillips.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Aaron's Hour with Aaron Phillips, coast to coast. I am your host, a little froggy voice today. I am not James Earl Jones. I am not your father, Luke. Allergies, gotta love them. But
it's because you're Batman.
That's true. That's right. I didn't even try that. I'm Batman.
Yeah,
that sounds better.
There you go.
Joining me today in studio is my special guest host to help support today, Mr. Eli Colon. We like to call him Captain Connector. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Or Mini-Me.
Or Mini-Me. Yes, Mini-Me. For obvious reasons, I'm sure you can all see. Thank you for joining me today, making me part of your Saturday and Mother's Day weekend. So before the show goes any further, let me take this opportunity to wish everybody that's going to be celebrating Mother's Day a happy, healthy Mother's Day, whether you are whatever level of mother you are, stepmother, biological mother, fill-in mother, fathers that are mothers. We seem to forget about
that play special mother roles.
There you go. Thank you very much for all that you do in the world of your family to bring up the best that you have. And on a side note, today's show is going to be entitled Vegas and Rap 2.0 Forever, because it was 5 years ago this weekend that my longtime dear friend and radio partner on Vegas and Rap for almost 7 years, Ricky Cash. We lost him. He went up to the great broadcast booth in the sky 5 years ago on Mother's Day weekend. So today is a show that we tip my cap. We tip all of our caps to my buddy, Mr. Ricky Cash. Miss you, buddy. And today it's all about Vegas and Rap 2.0, because with Eli today, we're going to just be bouncing all over the place. I got stories, we got topics, we got events. I'm even going to pull something out of my hat that I haven't done in a long time. And I'm sure you've heard of a company called National Calendar Day.
I have.
You know, it's like National Cupcake Day, National this. Well, Patrick Frazee back in Las Vegas, good friend of ours and a viewer of the show, he posted yesterday about National Calendar Day for May 8th.
Okay.
So it got me thinking, what's happening for May 9th? So I've got national holiday list. I have dates in history from National Calendar Day. So we'll have some fun talking about some dates. Also, Eli and I attended a first-time gala last night for a nonprofit that we were both part of as board of directors called the Sisterhood Project. It was the first annual gala, and they did very well last night. It's kind of hard when you're the voice and you don't have a voice to run a gala, but I held in there nonetheless, and we had a very successful event, but we'll talk about that and anything else that kind of floats our boat. Without further ado, let me send a good morning and a happy Saturday to John back in Las Vegas. Mr. Styles, what's happening back there, sir?
Morning, John.
Well, it's looking like we're going to get some heat wave coming through Vegas.
No way. What kind of heat wave?
Like 163.
Really? 40% humidity?
They're saying that we're going to have unusually high temperatures for this time of year.
Well, it's been an unusually warm start to the year for you guys anyway during the late winter.
Yeah, but instead of 95, like we'll be at 100, 105, something like that. So I don't know. Supposedly, this El Nino that's going to be coming through is the worst one that we've ever had. So it'll get to you. Just have your patience.
Oh, listen, you know what? I can't wait for the temperatures to just balance out here. We go from 85 one day, we're down to 55 and rain 2 days later. That's why I sound the way that I do, the allergies from all of that. Listen, we opened up, the pool is open. We opened up the pool last week here. So I'm waiting for the warmer weather to come in so we can start heating up the pool water. Although I do have a solar cover, but it's too early to start warming it up when the water temperature is 50 degrees and your air temperature is 55.
And it's
and it's a saltwater pool, so it's better for the skin anyway. So
second person I've met in my lifetime that had a saltwater pool. I was telling Eileen that.
It's a good thing, isn't it?
It's a great thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, up where we're originally from in New Jersey, they don't know from saltwater unless you're swimming in the Atlantic Ocean along the shoreline. It's all that heavy chlorine stuff,
Actually, no, but the person that I knew that had a saltwater pool was in Jersey.
Oh, well, what do we know about that? Hey, John, share your news about the new arrangement you have with UNLV.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Share your news.
Oh, yeah.
UNLV.
Yeah, we have a show on WWDBTV called The Showgirl Connection, which is hosted by a former Las Vegas showgirl, and she brings in guests, does interviews with former showgirls, current dancers, and a little bit of history to try to keep the showgirl legacy alive. Because not everybody knows that there are no more shows like Jubilee or Lido. Right. They have all gone, the way of the So we got approached a couple of weeks back by UNLV. Their library has a special collections department where they collect historical data, or they collect data about Las Vegas that they put in there, and it's open to the public worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so we've got 35 episodes in the can, and they want all future episodes that we do as well. So 100 years from now, people go back to the UNLV. But, I was thinking about that because he was talking about, the guy came into the studio to see what we were doing there. He was saying, 100 years from now, and I'm thinking, okay, 100 years from now, how are they going to access this?
Right.
How did we keep records 100 years ago? On paper, right?
Chisel and stone, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering how the people 100 years from now will convert the format that we have into whatever it is they've got.
Well, you're a Star Trek guy, so you should be able to.
Yeah, I was just thinking, my head's spinning, and I'm thinking, okay, I got to come up with a show about that.
Of course,
In fact, you know what? Here's the idea. I'm going to go to the UNLV science department and get some of those people in to interview them about how they think our data today. That's a great idea. So
that's a fantastic idea.
Glad we can help you.
Why do the research when you can just bring someone in?
Right, who can tell you? Right, exactly. Don't fix what ain't broken.
Exactly.
Right? So I could see it now. Doing it with Styles, 21-26.
Yeah, beat me up, Scotty.
Exactly. All right, John.
All right, go do your show. I got buttons to.
All right, push the buttons. Just don't hit delete. Okay.
Or stop.
Yeah, or stop. Exactly. All right. Whether you're watching us on Facebook, you have a couple options there. Whether you're watching us on the YouTube channels, grateful that you're following us. Of course, tomorrow on Sundays, DBTV.TV. DB stands for David Bruner, longtime veteran of the entertainment industry as an agent. He has many clients like me who does content.
Really?
And so on Sunday, he's dedicated his format to his clients that have content like this. And so every Sunday, 1 p.m., you'll see re-airs of the Aaron's Hour show on his network.
Nice.
And then at 8 a.m., Kiwanis Connects is re-aired on his network. So we want to thank David Bruner for all of that. Now, of course, the other show that we talk about in about 1 hour and 20 minutes from now, local time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, The Voice of 757 will air on
in 4K quality.
In 4K quality. Cox Cable Channel 4, Sky 4 TV, WSKY, owned by Lockwood Broadcasting. My show runs there, and that's all about Hampton Roads. Sort of like this show, but it just focuses on the Hampton Roads there. Yeah, it's all local stuff. And today's guest is Christy DeCarmo. She works for Budget Blinds up in Williamsburg, but she travels down here to Virginia Beach. So we talk about products, we talk about all of that stuff, but she does something which we'll talk about here in a few minutes. Budget Blinds every year for the last couple of years gives away, they look for nominees for like warrior volunteers.
Nice.
People who give back to the community in all the different areas where they have a store.
That's awesome.
And they give away 3 $1,000 awards to whoever is nominated. We'll go over all the details. I have that as well. But you can catch that now. If you missed the TV show, don't worry, because Monday or Tuesday of each week, I upload the episode to the Voice of 757 Facebook page. This way you can catch it, because once the show airs on TV, it's gone. This way it has the podcast feel that people can go back, watch previous episodes, which helps my sponsors as well as our guests that we have. So today it's Christy DeCarmo. Next week's show, Paul Miller, Lieutenant Governor of the Capital District here, Division 14 of the Capital District of Kiwanis, will be next week's guest. And then I got shows really in the can all the way out to July 18th that John will start working on momentarily. So I want to thank Sky 4 for the opportunity to really do something I can cross off my bucket list.
And I mean, have you ever considered too that you're actually making an impact in other people's lives along the way through that?
No.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
I haven't.
The Voice, and he doesn't realize the Voice has an impact.
The Voice has power. Although last night the Voice didn't have much.
Today the Voice has bass.
Exactly. I feel like
soundboard's broken.
You'll never find Lou Rawls. All right, let's get to it, John. Let's do it. Vegas a Wrap 2.0.
With a nod to the past and an eye to the future, here is Aaron Phillips with Vegas Unwrapped 2.0.
All right, everybody, here we go again. Tip my cap to Ricky Cash. Kimberly, thinking about you, kiddo. 5 years ago, lives changed. All right. I always like to start off with sharing winnings, whether it's lottery,
Winnings.
casinos, whatever. But this one has a unique
Does it have
twist.
my name on it?
Not unless your name is Claudia Torres.
That could be.
Long Island store sells a $5 million lottery ticket to a Virginia woman.
Wow.
So a Virginia woman was passing through Long Island, struck her rich with the New York Lottery scratch-off ticket that guaranteed her at least $5 million. Claudia Torres of Sterling, Virginia, claimed a $5,000 a week for life top prize on the Set for Life game. New York Lottery officials announced top prize winners on the ticket are guaranteed a minimum payout of $5 million. However, Torres opted to take the cash value of the annuity prize and received a one lump sum payment of $2.32 million after required withholdings. She purchased the winning ticket at Turth Supermarket located in Inwood, New York. So congratulations to her.
Congrats to her.
You know, I saw a side note. Do you watch Survivor at all? The
No.
TV show Survivor? Well, if you've all been living in a cave somewhere for 25 years, there's a reality show called Survivor. The winner gets to take home $1 million top prize.
I've heard of it. I've never watched it though.
What do you have something against Survivor? It's
No,
like a national pastime, dude.
I'm just obsessed with my comfort show, The Office.
Oh, The Office. Gotcha. So the winner of Survivor 49, last season's show, right now they're in Survivor 50, which is like an all-star of players from over the past 50 years. So the top winner gets $1 million. Now, I realize that net results, because as we just talked about in that report, you have to withhold, right? And she ended up netting, after $1 million, $332,000. Now, there's nothing wrong with $332,000. I'll take it. Any one of us.
A win's a win, but
Right,
isn't that
exactly.
crazy?
But $1 million cash prize for gross revenue comes in, and she gets to take home $330,000. What's wrong with that balance?
You're not keeping what you were promised.
That's correct. Anyway, I digress. All right, let's get on to the next story. Do you know who Bruce Smith is?
Yes.
You do. All right, Bruce
Tell
Smith.
me about him.
Well, Bruce Smith's 200 Sack Club Bar and Grill is now open at Norfolk International Airport.
Oh.
So the airport's been going through renovations as of late. They have a new terminal being built, new car rental area, but the main terminal is also going through some renovations.
I did know that, yeah. I think after the whole direct flights to Cancun
Correct,
situation.
because they have to open it up more to international. So because of some of this renovation, they also have a ton more of restaurants coming in. Well, Bruce Smith is from this area. So Bruce Smith's 200 Sack Club Bar and Grill is now open in Concourse B at the Norfolk International Airport. This new football-themed dining option celebrates legendary Hall of Famer and Hampton Roads native Bruce Smith. He is the NFL's all-time leader in career sacks with 200, hence the name of the restaurant. He grew up in Norfolk and currently resides right here in Virginia Beach. The restaurant is located between gates B25 and B27, so it's literally down the terminal. It's not in the center spot. And it's part of a larger Transform ORF. ORF is the call sign for Norfolk International. It's part of the renovation and expansion project. I clicked on the menu that came in the story, and he's got a very nice selection of foods. Everything from chicken wings.
Like we're gonna go eat.
Oh yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to. Exactly. All right. Do you go to the aquarium? Have you been to the aquarium?
I've been one time.
One time?
I did the dolphin watch too.
Oh, did you? Well,
fun.
I took the ride out and watched the dolphins last year. My wife Eileen and my daughter Stacy and her now fiance Scott, for my birthday last year, took me out on a dolphin watch off Rudy's Inlet. Well, the Virginia Aquarium welcomes new Komodo dragon, Voltron. Komodo dragons.
I like Komodo dragons.
Do you really?
They look like pet dogs.
Not the picture I saw. This one looked pretty mean.
Okay. I watch too many cartoons.
There you go. See, that makes more sense. Vegas, John, you put in there Vegas Unwrapped. Did I say something I shouldn't have? Probably. It's the decongestant speaking.
I know.
Voltron is a 25-year-old.
No, that was from earlier.
Oh,
that was before you told me to do it. I was asking you, are we going to do it?
Gotcha. All right,
so
gotcha.
Pay attention. Stay with the tool.
It's the Sudafed speaking. Okay. Voltron is a 25-year-old male Komodo dragon who made the Virginia Beach Aquarium his home last October as part of a breeding exchange recommended by the AZA. One of Virginia Aquarium's juvenile dragons, Beho, was transported to the Memphis Zoo to be paired with a female dragon there. On September 19th, 2000, Voltron hatched out at the Honolulu Zoo and is the offspring of Doc, the longest-lived Komodo dragon in AZA history.
That's
AZA, I'm guessing, is the American Zoological Association.
probably.
According to officials, his grandparents, Frenti and Sobat, were donated in 1988 to the U.S. by the government of Indonesia, and from then the U.S. dragon population was founded. Voltron is the fourth oldest Komodo dragon in the Western Hemisphere, and he is now out of quarantine and exploring the Komodo exhibit at the Virginia Aquarium. The Virginia Aquarium now has 3 Komodo dragons: Voltron, Kato, and Timon. So,
Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
25. I wonder what the lifespan of a Komodo dragon is. 25 years.
25 years is a long time.
I was going to
for
say for a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Although turtles live like
Turtles
forever.
live forever.
Aren't they part
you
of
need
the
to
same
put them
breed?
part of the legacy plan.
You have a legacy plan for turtles?
You're gonna have to if it lives that long.
That's-
You grow emotional attachment to it.
Exactly right. All right, you know what we'll do? It's 1:15 already. Let's step aside for our first break. I have a couple more stories. We'll get into some of the events that are going on around town. But first, I'm going to break Eli in with a live read for one of our newest sponsors. So, John, if you'd put up the church event for May 25th, Eli,
Mini-me's in action, y'all.
take it away. There you
All
go.
right. On May 24th, Pentecost Sunday, churches all around the world are participating in Baptize the World, a campaign to offer baptism opportunities to thousands who want to make a public declaration of their faith in Jesus. In the Hampton Roads region, Life Point Church, Hampton Roads is a local host site for this campaign right in Chesapeake at the Crossways Shopping Centers where the old Regal Cinema is. If you or a loved one have been waiting to be baptized, now's your chance. To get more info or to sign up to be baptized, go to findlifepoint.church/baptize-hampton-roads. You can see the QR on your screen, or you can go ahead and take out your phone or even take a nice screenshot and go ahead and visit that website. Their address is 600 Jarman Road, Jarman, in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Right on. All right, John, we'll be back right after this. Maybe.
Stephanie Corcoran, branch manager of the Freedom Lending Team, is a dedicated VA home loan specialist that runs a team with one mission, serving those who have served our country. As a proud military family member, she understands the sacrifices that come with service. That's why Stephanie and her team are committed to making the VA loan process simple, clear, and tailored specifically for veterans and active duty families. Whether you're buying your first home or using your VA benefits again, you deserve a team that knows the ins and outs and puts your needs first. To chat with Stephanie, call 209-777-5160. At Freedom Lending Team, we don't just do VA loans, we specialize in them. Let us help you take the next step by bringing veterans home.
Men, are you disappointing your partner in the bedroom? Let's cut to the chase. Are you suffering from erectile dysfunction? 50% of men between the ages of 40 to 70 experience some form of ED. If you are experiencing ED, there is help without pills or needles to even worry about. Coastal 757 Aesthetics has new technology for men called Apex RF. Apex RF is a modern, non-invasive treatment that uses radio frequency to strengthen tissue from the inside out, resulting in better blood flow to the penis and a happier life partner. Call Coastal 757 Aesthetics at 757-481-4036 for a free consultation. That's 757-481-4036. Coastal 757 Aesthetics. Care for all phases of life.
It's not just you're here for 2 years and you're gone. It's you have a community, you have a network.
It doesn't matter where you came from or what you've done in the past. Everybody has the same opportunity here.
The financial resources, the community aspect of it, really important for your first 2 years of college. And you get that at TCC.
You know, we take family real serious here at TCC. We're a community, hence Topwater Community College.
Honey, it's that time again.
Time again for what?
It's the Chesapeake Kiwanis Annual Shrimp Fest and Barbecue to kick off the Jubilee celebration.
Oh yeah, I remember that from last year. They raised money to donate back to the local community.
That's right. It's on May 14th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Chesapeake City Park.
Advance tickets are $45 each through May 13th.
To purchase tickets, go to ChesapeakeKiwanis.org.
If you would like to be a sponsor for the event, call Fred Woodall at 757-469-4945.
It's time to get your shrimp bib out and celebrate Chesapeake.
All right, welcome back to Aaron's Hour. Appreciate all those sponsors. All right, let's do this before I get to the last couple of stories.
Yeah.
Let's put the spotlight on the event from last night. Why don't you give a recap reporting of the event we were at last night?
So last night we attended the Sisterhood Project's charitable fundraising event called Groovin' for a Mission. It was disco theme, 80s, so we got our glamorous looks on. You guys should get a load of this guy's outfit. Fantastic. And me a little spicy in a different way because I'm Hispanic, so I get to throw on a nice little bucket hat and sunglasses.
I was going to say, you look like the fishing boat had just pulled up into the parking lot.
I know.
And walked right off.
Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. But overall, it was a great, successful event. We were all able to come together. It was probably about like 40 of us in that room to kind of basically honor Sisterhood Project and what their goal is and what their mission is as they continue to make impact across the world. The Sisterhood Project tackles period poverty in underprivileged areas around the world.
And locally.
Hey, listen, that's everywhere. Around the world is everywhere. It could be your neighborhood. It could be a different country.
By the way, special shout out to Katie. She's actually in the chat room.
Katie.
Absolutely.
Go, Katie.
Special thank you to you, Katie, because during the night with no voice, she kept checking on me as I'm on the microphone. She got me water, kept checking on me. Greatly appreciate that, Katie. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for everything that you're doing to support the Sisterhood Project. And her sister owns a cleaning company.
I learned that last night.
And I'm one of the sister's clients.
Okay.
So again, the Sisterhood Project is bringing people together on so many different levels.
Isn't it crazy?
And Cricket was there. I mean, the amount of sponsors.
Even Tiff.
Tiff was, special shit. Tiff and Craig were there. I mean, we did a paddle raise. We have raffle prizes, door prizes.
We raised over $7,500
for a first event with 40 people.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great things coming. You can find them on Facebook. Is there a website yet for Sisterhood Project? Not yet. By the way, Eli and I both sit on the board of directors for the Sisterhood Project, so maybe we're a little biased, but I assure you that if Eli and I are throwing our weight behind a nonprofit,
I don't think you could be biased against cause and impact.
No. Nor should you be. You shouldn't be biased against cause. If you feel the I was telling Laura and I were on the phone as you were coming in before we went on the air. Over the years of me doing what I do for a living, I have to work with people that have the same level of passion and integrity and motivation for what they do as I do in my world. So a Laura, a Katie, all the other nonprofits that we're being introduced to, which by the way is going to lead to an announcement that we're going to make here momentarily. Thank you, Katie. Love you very much. By the way, my wife did notice how you were helping me through the night with my throat and the water and all that stuff. She did catch that. But I have to work with people that have the passion for I don't care if it's sweeping the streets or running a nonprofit. If you're a 10 on that scale, as I'm a 10 in what I do, we're good as golden. If I'm a 10 and you're a 3, 4, 5, we got a problem, folks.
It's like I was telling a couple of people, I'm like, there's some like meetings of needing people to corral. People are like, what are the requirements? What am I looking for? And I'm just like, I think you guys get structure and requirements and take them too seriously because we don't focus on the most important thing, and it's the heart and the passion.
Right.
The skill can be taught, but the heart.
You have to want it. You have to want it. You have to make sure that everything is in alignment for you to accomplish. Laura Halcomb, who was actually a guest on this show previously, as well as the TV show. She was one of my early guests, as was you.
And founder of
Sisterhood Project. And she also owns her own business, A Movable Solution.
And the lawn card lady.
And the lawn card lady partners with Katie.
Correct.
So if you need signs in your lawn for any occasion or your business, Katie and Laura are the people to call for those lawn signs. But she started, and I don't want to share too much of the story because we'll have Laura come back and really tell the story. But she started the Sisterhood Project concept of putting period packs together to help ladies all around the globe that don't have the tools necessary to care for their health. I'm trying to be politically correct here and saying it properly. With $50, She was challenged in a college course with $50. She couldn't put any of her own money in. She had to do something with that $50 that was worthwhile.
Yeah.
And here we are all these months later, that this sisterhood project of helping ladies around the world, not only with taking care of their health, but giving them an additional skill set, things like that, that's on the drawing board. Couldn't be more proud of Laura's concept taking off the way that it has. Watching the support in that room last night was awesome.
And I think it should influence anybody to do anything that they're dreaming of doing with whatever they have. Because if you can do all that she's done with $50,
$50, it's all that it is. It's,
$50.
Yep.
You can honestly do anything if you put your mind and heart to it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I look forward to many. She's doing a pilgrimage maybe in the next year or so to go to the Philippines or Uganda or whatever to go out there. That's next year.
That's going to be next year.
Next year.
Yes.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll make a pilgrimage.
The Economic Development Center being
yes.
built,
So they've got land out there that stuff's being built on. It's just tremendous. And a shout out to Stephanie Joyce, who's been a big part of that project as well, who has helped Laura with the school building and a lot of the arrangements. Yeah. And she herself is going to have an event coming up later in the fall, which a certain voice will be there as well. Hopefully in voice by that point. But anyway, it's just really great when a room of people come together from all walks of life in terms of what they do. We had doctors, we had attorneys, we had business owners, nonprofits, other nonprofits. Dr. Hardy was there, Recovery for Life. I mean, it's just...
Giving looks different, whether it's a lot, whether it's a little, whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's advice, an ear. Volunteering and donating comes from all avenues.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Speaking of which one let's talk about some pickleball, because this is John. Can you put up the pickleball flyer, please? A good friend of ours, Lisa Cardona. She is opening up today, a soft opening at her Palace of Pickleball.
I can't wait.
Literally kind of right down the road from here at Holland Road. Soft opening today from 1:30 to 5:30. So come on down. They're going to teach you how to play pickleball. It's going to be open 1:30 to 5:30. They do have memberships available that you can purchase either individually or corporate plans. I will stop by. I will get down there around 3:45, 4 o'clock-ish to help wrap up the day. There's going to be raffle giveaways. Listen, for Mom's Weekend, if you're a mom, you got to play for free.
Yeah.
Limited spots, all that stuff.
They got mimosas.
They got mimosas. Yeah, food, hopefully, because I'll be hungry after coming from IKEA.
I mean, when the flyer says and more, I would hope that there's some food attached to it.
Listen, Lisa Cardona, she's part of a tribe that knows about food. So I'm sure there'll be something.
Yes, she is. Her husband's Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. I know there's going to be good food.
So I tell you, it was meant to be, because a couple of weeks ago, Eileen and I went over to Skechers over on Lynn Haven Parkway, and they had to buy one, get one half off. And they had a pair of sneaks on the discount racks over there. And I tried on the shoes, love them, like them. I actually have them on right now. They're actually pickleball shoes.
Really?
Yes.
Let me see.
There you go. The pickleball shoes.
Those are nice, though.
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect them to be pickleball
comfortable
shoes. Because they're meant for the court. You know, like they say, like the white sole shoes.
Exactly. Exactly right. So that's what's happening with that. So stop on down. Now, prior to that, I will be over at IKEA in Norfolk. John, if you can bring that up. I will be at IKEA at 1 and 3 today, and it's going to be a giveaway for...
You bought me a bed?
I bought you a bed. It is a giveaway for Mother's Day for Lucky Mom. They're doing giveaways at 11, 1, and 3 today, and tomorrow for Mother's Day Sunday, they're doing it also 11, 1, and 3, and I will be there today giving away the beds to the winners and doing some interviews with the winners as well. So I want to thank IKEA for that. John, if you can keep that up there so that everybody sees the times again. I'm just handling something here. My other computer that I'm seeing that is making me very nervous right now. It's like a player piano right now. And so I want to make sure. So I'll tell you what, why don't you do the live read again, Eli? John, if you could put that message back up.
Absolutely. All right. So on May 24th, Pentecost Sunday, churches all around the world are participating in Baptize the World, a campaign to offer baptism opportunities to thousands who want to make a public declaration of their faith in Jesus. In the Hampton Roads region, Life Point Church, Hampton Roads, is a local host site for this campaign. Right in Chesapeake at the Crossways Shopping Centers, right across from the old Regal Cinema. If you are a loved one, have been waiting to be baptized, now's your chance. To get more info or to sign up to be baptized, go to findlifepoint.church/baptize-hampton-roads. They're going to be open from 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. for their service at 600 Jarman Road, Chesapeake, Virginia. And you can find that QR code right there on your screen. So take out your phones and scan and reserve your spot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's get back to another headline that I have here for Vegas and Rap 2.0. Are you into country music?
I am.
You are?
Actually.
All right. I would never
Don't
know.
ask me how.
I was going to say, I would never know from a guy from Puerto Rico. Must be your
No,
early
so
Jersey
let me
days.
tell you the quick story.
Tell me.
I was in a summer program, a pre-college program at Rutgers,
Okay.
in New Jersey, and there was this one instructor that I had, and he played country music while we were in our learning lessons, and he played this one song that I got hooked on. It was Redneck Crazy, and that was my introduction to country music from Jersey, not being a country boy, and now I love country music.
There's only one country song that I like, if it's even considered country. Devil Went Down to Georgia. Is that considered country?
Sure.
Sure.
I like Kane Brown.
Who's that?
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of country music songwriter and performer Ashley Ann is planning to join the lineup of musicians at the May 22nd through 24th Patriotic Festival. Now, why do I bring this up in particular? Because she's a Virginia Beach native. Did you know that?
No.
Now she's based in Nashville, obviously, because that's where you want to be for all your country music. She recently released her third EP, Generational Heartbreak. She is scheduled to open for Zach Top on May 22nd. Her music blends coastal ease with emotionally sharp, story-forward songwriting influenced by the Beach Boys, ABBA, and Dolly Parton.
Love it.
The festival will also feature some of the biggest names in country music besides Zach Top and Ashley. They're scheduled to perform on Friday, but Brooks and Dunn and special guest Lainey Gardner will be featured Saturday night. Closing performers Red Clay Strays and special guest The Castellos will wrap up the festival with their music on Sunday. If you'd like ticket information, more details, simply go to patrioticfestival.com.
Sounds like it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to hang on to that because I'll have another week to announce that stuff.
There you go.
Speaking of music, John, if you'd put up the music grid with purple, there you go. Here's another music festival. This is the Totally Tribute Music Fest down at Virginia Beach. July 10th, Mama Mania. This is the American tribute to ABBA. These guys will be at the 17th Street Park on July 10th. Also, later that night, Norwood performing a tribute to Led Zeppelin and Lord of the Rings. That's going to be at the 24th Street Park. Let me see what the times are. You know that one? Which one? This one?
That one.
Never heard of either one. Of them.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, you're like half my age. You know that stuff. So, okay. So that's the 10th. Now, the next night on the 11th at 17th Street Park, Fake Happy, a tribute to Paramore, and also on the 11th on 24th Street, Noise Pollution, which is a tribute to AC/DC. Doors for these shows open up at 7 p.m. The shows will start at 8 p.m. I don't know what kind of doors you have at parks, but I guess the barricade gate will open
the little black tape that goes.
Right, exactly. The moo tape, as they would call it. For all information, ticket information, you can go to beacheventsvb.com. It's right there at the bottom of the flyer on your screen. Want to thank all the sponsors that are there. Let's see if they had any other information here. All shows are free, which is good.
That's good.
And is open to the public. So check that out. So you have the times, you have the location. So you have two shows on the 10th, two shows on the 11th. First one's at 17th Street Park, and the second one's unless they're playing at the same time. Because they're not giving me times.
Yeah, it could be like two separate stages.
Yeah, well, it is two separate stages, but I would think if they want to give each band a proper do the 17th Street at 7, right? Which is what they said the first one, and doors open at 8, or show starts at 8. But I guess you really can't go too late.
I mean, they could probably have them at different times, and then that way they don't have to do this whole setup process on just one stage.
Yeah, but how would that fit in with the curfew? I'm sorry, we don't have the curfew
anymore. I thought the curfew was only during that time, though, for that weekend. Or did they push it?
Well, no. It was supposed to be for a couple of weekends to try, but right now they stopped it also because of the lawsuit.
Because it's pissing off a lot of business
Of course
owners.
It is. Of course it is. These poor business owners.
These business owners got to make their money.
Hey, John, earlier in the show, we talked about budget blinds. So if you can bring up the blue flyer, please, that's in there. I don't know how it's labeled. So we did mention this. Thank you, sir. This is the 2026 Community Impact Challenge, sponsored and brought to you by Budget Blinds, our friend Christy DeCarmo. So, calling all volunteers, whether you're a volunteer EMT, firefighter, nonprofit volunteers, school church volunteers, everyday community helpers, it doesn't matter. Like Eli said, give your time, whatever it is. So what they're looking for are email submissions. And here's the catch with this. They want them in like video format. They don't want just a written essay. They want like a video format explaining why you're nominating such and such a person. With the, well, don't say that on the microphone.
She ain't gonna watch this. She's probably sleeping right now.
Wow, she ain't gonna watch this. Wow, hit me in the heart. Anyway, email all your submissions who you want to nominate. They're going to give away 3 $1,000 rewards to whoever they select. Now, this is going on through the summer to collect all the nominees, and I believe the announcements will be made. I want to say September, late August, September, going into next school year. Just in case there's any teachers or anything that do get nominated and win, this way they have the funds. Send your email submissions to C. DeCarmo. The email's right there on your screen. C. DeCarmo. Well, it was. There you go. At the bottom. C. DeCarmo. CDECARMO at budgetblinds.com. And if you tell them you saw this here on the show, they'll give you an extra pat on the back. I don't know.
They might give you something nice.
They might give you something. Maybe an extra string for your budget.
It's like when you go
blinds.
into the restaurant and say it's your birthday, you hope you get something free.
That's, you know, I said, where were we? My wife's birthday was just this past week. We went out for dinner. Where did we go? Oh, we went to, and I love Park Lane over on Kempsville Road. Love Park Lane. I love their chicken fingers wrapped in the teriyaki. My wife likes the fish and chips. Anyway, so I mentioned to the server, it's my wife's birthday, and you, like you said, I don't care if you come out with a little scoop of vanilla ice cream, right? You got to do something.
Come out singing happy birthday. I'm good.
Well, they didn't there. They don't do that there. But so the server said, well, why don't you pick something for your birthday? Figuring, okay, it's going to be a freebie, right? So we ordered a slice of like cheesecake that was on the menu. We took it home. We were so full. And I looked at the bill. They charged us for the cheesecake.
That's funny.
I'm like, what? So like Eli's 100% right. Make sure you ask if it's free. Okay. For all you wrestling fans out there, saw this yesterday pop up. WWE Raw, the Monday Night Raw, is coming to the Scope Arena.
Ooh.
Thursday, May 14th, tickets go on sale. Just announced coming August 10th to Norfolk at the Scope Arena. That is my daughter's birthday. Both my twins, that's their birthday. Also would have been my parents' 62nd wedding anniversary.
That's where Papa's is taking you for your birthday.
Yes, right, yeah. My buddy Rafi, who lives in Las Vegas, he flew out here last September when SmackDown, which is the Friday night TV show, was out at the Scope. And we swore we're done. No more live events. Just it was too much chaos, too much. I mean, you reach a certain point. Excuse me, you reach a certain point in your life that you're like, no, thank you. Okay. So WWE Monday Night Raw will return to the Scope Arena on August 10th. Tickets go on sale May 15th. But if you join the mailing list, you can access the venue pre-sale on the 14th of next week. You can go to 7 Venues eNews is their website, or just 7 Venues or Scope. Go to the Scope Arena and it'll direct you for tickets. So all you wrestling fans, you can come and check out Raw down at the Scope Arena. All right, with that, we're going to step aside for a final break of the show. When we come back, more general conversation, more hoopla and funny stuff, and a tribute to Ricky Cash as a thank you for Vegas and Rap 2.0, this entire show in honor of Ricky. You're watching Aaron's Hour. We'll be right back.
Honey, it's that time again.
Time again for what?
It's the Chesapeake Kiwanis Annual Shrimp Fest and Barbecue to kick off the Jubilee celebration.
Oh, yeah. I remember that from last year. They raised money to donate back to the local community.
That's right. It's on May 14th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Chesapeake City Park.
Advance tickets are $45 each through May 13th.
To purchase tickets, go to ChesapeakeKiwanis.org.
If you would like to be a sponsor for the event, call Fred Woodall at 757-469-4945.
It's time to get your shrimp bib out and celebrate Chesapeake.
It's not just you're here for 2 years and you're gone. It's you have a community, you have a network.
It doesn't matter where you came from or what you've done in the past. Everybody has the same opportunity here.
The financial resources, the community aspect of it, really important for your first 2 years of college. And you get that at TCC.
You know, we take family real serious here at TCC. We're a community, hence Tidewater Community College.
Men, are you disappointing your partner in the bedroom? Let's cut to the chase. Are you suffering from erectile dysfunction? 50% of men between the ages of 40 to 70 experience some form of ED. If you are experiencing ED, there is help without pills or needles to even worry about. Coastal 757 Aesthetics has new technology for men called Apex RF. Apex RF is a modern, non-invasive treatment that uses radio frequency to strengthen tissue from the inside out, resulting in better blood flow to the penis and a happier life partner. Call Coastal 757 Aesthetics at 757-481-4036 for a free consultation. That's 757-481-4036. Coastal 757 Aesthetics. Care for all phases of life.
Stephanie Corcoran, branch manager of the Freedom Lending Team, is a dedicated VA home loan specialist that runs a team with one mission, serving those who have served our country. As a proud military family member, she understands the sacrifices that come with service. That's why Stephanie and her team are committed to making the VA loan process simple, clear, and tailored specifically for veterans and active duty families. Whether you're buying your first home or using your VA benefits again, you deserve a team that knows the ins and outs and puts your needs first. To chat with Stephanie, call 209-777-5160. At Freedom Lending Team, we don't just do VA loans, we specialize in them. Let us help you take the next step by bringing veterans home.
All right, welcome back to Aaron's Hour. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors, Coastal Aesthetics 757, Tidewater Community College, Sky 4, Freedom Financial, and Life Point Church. I want to thank them all for sponsoring today's show. John, if you could put up the Sky 4 contest giveaway.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
This is a good one. People ask me, why am I promoting Sky 4 to advertise? Well, that's television advertising, even though I look for sponsors there too. But obviously here on the podcast,
It's a little different.
I would love sponsors here too, but I want to support Sky 4 because it's more of a local market. So that's why I run that spot for Sky 4, and they're great partners with me. All right. If you're a baseball fan, or if you're not, even if you're not a baseball fan and you want to go check out a baseball game, the Norfolk Tides, which is the AAA affiliate here of the Baltimore Orioles of the American League, Sky 4 is giving away a family 4-pack. Enter now through May 17th. You can go to their website, or you can go to the Facebook page. Just search Sky 4 TV. Registration information is there. You must be 18 years of age or older, and you must be a resident of Virginia or North Carolina.
So I don't have to be a family of 4?
Well, no, you're going to win a family of 4-pack.
I know.
Just take yourself and 3 friends. Do you have 3 friends if you wanted to go by
My
yourself?
fiance, and then you and Eileen.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
That's the family 4-pack
There you
right
go.
there.
And they also are doing a giveaway for Busch Gardens too. So if you're not a baseball fan, you can check out the registration for Busch Gardens.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get 4 free tickets there every single year.
Where?
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens, you
Yeah,
really?
for being a military veteran.
Ah, we haven't been. Well, we're only here 2 years. We haven't been to Busch Gardens yet.
It's a lot of walking.
What
need
big
good
park is it?
sneakers.
Yeah, you do. I mean,
It's
what?
not. It's not like Six Flags. This is like leg day going to Busch Gardens. You don't just need sneakers. You probably
need walking shoes.
No, you probably need a muscle relaxer.
Do they have electric scooters there? That you can scoot around.
If they did, they didn't give me one.
All right. What do you want to talk about before we get to National Calendar Day? What's on your mind that you want to talk? Oh, you want to let the cat out of the bag?
Sure.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Why not? I mean, it depends. We had a lot of cats, but a big announcement for the month of May for when it comes to me and Aaron is Core 501. We have Core 501 launching. We'll be sharing our first experience through, is it Shrimp Fest or through Jubilee?
Shrimp Fest.
Shrimp Fest. So when you go to Shrimp Fest, all you got to do is pay attention to that nice cup that's in your hand, and you're going to see that wonderful logo of his and Core 501 right on it. We're going to be doing nonprofit consulting, meeting nonprofits or even those who want to start a nonprofit where they are and helping them gradually get to where they need to be properly. We're talking startup, we're talking setup, consistency, sustaining, fundraising, measuring impact, which is the biggest fault that nonprofits have in today's date, is not measuring impact or not knowing how or where to start. On the flip side of that, carries right into what we do best.
That's
events.
Right. That's right.
Tell us about the events.
Well, the events are going to be multiple. Depending upon your flavor of the month, we can do events, fundraising at a bowling alley. We're talking to a local bowling alley. We're talking to, of course, one of the reasons I'm going to go over to Palace Pickleball is we have a great relationship over there. We'll do pickleball tournaments. And who am I missing? Oh, and Back Nine, our good friends over there, Romany and John, down in Chesapeake and Great Bridge. We're going to be doing, so the nice thing about the golf one, well, actually, all of these events are all going to be all indoors, which means we can fundraise 12 months out of the year to help support nonprofits that need funding.
Even 24/7 if you're a night bird.
That's right. Back Nine, our friends at the Great Bridge, they're open 24/7. So imagine an event titled Midnight Fundraising.
Exactly.
Or something along those lines. But you know, it's going to be something that we can corroborate with these facilities that are more than happy to work with us. We basically become the event planners for these events, and using our connections of people to help us put these events on. So the nonprofit really doesn't have much to do other than maybe marketing it. Exactly. And then we'll be working with the facilities to handle all the details, making sure that their end of the deal is taken care of as the nonprofit gets their end as well.
No stress, no mess.
That's it. There you go. So core501.com will be up and running online very soon, probably in the next week or two, but definitely by the end of the month. And we're excited. We already have nonprofits lining up to want to talk with us.
Oh yeah, we're already like way past, you know, in the mids of double digits for a startup.
And quite a few of them are actually even outside the local area. We have somebody up in Richmond, right? Thank you, Katie. Katie's saying how exciting that is.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I know a certain. Do we have room for, I don't know, a lawn sign lady as part of our recommendation?
I already told them they're going to be helping us.
We have a photo booth person that's going to be part of our so these are all resources to make all events and planning and corroboration. And if you need a website, we've got arrangements being finalized with, I won't say who, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, with an organization that can provide web designers. We also have someone that's designing our website that's going to spearhead that arm of what we offer. So
including marketing strategy, which is something that is important.
Absolutely.
Building a website is great, but if you don't know how to manage it or what's working and what's not.
If you don't know what you don't know, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Well,
you don't know what you don't know. Yeah.
Then you don't know.
And just so that you guys know, Core 501, Core is the acronym, right? So Core is our standing principles, really what we stand on and what we aim to provide always. And that's connection, opportunity, resources, and exposure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you don't have to just be in the Hampton Roads area. You can be anywhere across the country, and we'll be happy to work with you and help you get your nonprofit to levels that you are maybe struggling to get to or get started, like you said, or even somebody that's been around for years and years and years, but maybe you're stale, maybe you're not growing and you just need other fresh eyes on it. That's what we do. All right. National Calendar Day. These are fun. These are fun. You know, like National Pizza Day, National Nonprofit Day, National Giving Day, all of that stuff.
Isn't there like a National Mustache Day or something?
There's always something. What are you trying to, trying to insinuate?
No, because I remember as a kid, like there was a day where people would draw like mustaches on their fingers and like
yeah, like the black heavy duty. Yes. Well, isn't that what Starbucks does on their coffee wraparounds so you don't burn your hand? Somebody had that where you would lift the cup and the mustache was there.
I don't think it's them, but that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, somebody did that not too long ago. So here's the first one. We were just talking about golf. By the way, the golf simulator. I stopped by there a couple of weeks ago while they were setting things up and kind of swung a club a little bit, but their system also allows like boardwalk games.
Really?
So we can do tournaments. We can do a dart tournament.
Oh, that's
Remember
cool.
skee ball?
Yes.
They have a skee ball simulator. They have all sorts of different games that you can play, not just golf, but with the yeah, exactly. With the 2,000 or so golf courses that's in their computer system, we literally can pick out the holes and create our own tournament, whether it's a par 3, 9-hole type of tournament, whatever it is. I'm going to leave you guys to all of that stuff with the golf side because I'm going to handle all the other stuff. But that's going to provide great flexibility.
It is. And it's good for the golfer that wanted to slow down and maybe not walk the entire field.
Exactly. Not walk at all. Okay, here you go. So why do I bring that back up? Because it's National Miniature Golf Day today.
Love it.
Love it. Absolutely.
It's my kind of golf.
Absolutely. Now, if you're not into golf, How about National Archery Day?
Archery's fun. I did archery one other time. I recommend the padding that goes along.
Oh yeah, when you bring the
yeah. Because let me tell you, I had a couple of scratches on there.
Something tells me though, if you're drawing back the arrow and you're scratching up the arm, maybe you're a little off on something.
I mean, I was in high school and I was learning.
Well, there you go. So it could be. All right. Also, it's National Babysitters Day.
Ooh.
So don't forget those babysitters if they help you get a little respite care. And
even the unofficial ones.
That's right. Exactly. Even the ones that help you out. And and even if you're a babysitter for your four-legged fur animals.
I'm a firm believer that there is a babysitter's mafia out there.
Is it a union?
I don't know. It probably is. They probably got some insane benefits.
Probably.
Listen, the Girl Scouts, they have babysitting locked in.
They do. Absolutely. But do they count it as service hours? That's what I wonder.
I mean,
here's another one. As a kid growing up, National Alphabet Magnet Day. All those annoying letters that would be magnetized. So that's a holiday. National Moscato Day for all you winos out there. This is a good one. This is actually one that Jonathan Kerr should be aware of.
Ooh.
Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive Day.
That could be a nice event that we put on for them.
There you
get
go.
Some funds going in.
But then we'd have to wait till next May 9th to take advantage of the National Day.
It could be in honor of that day.
There you go.
Passed.
I like that. This is a great one for this weekend. National Birth Mother's Day. Right on top of Mother's Day. That's perfect for that. This one, when I read this one, this kind of warmed my heart because my dad and I used to do this a lot. National Want to Have a Catch Day. My dad and I would go out in the street after dinner. We'd throw the ball back and forth. We used to play softball together. We used to be on the team local, the rec leagues and all of that. We used to play softball together. National Dog Moms Day.
Aw, I get to say Happy National Dog Mom Day to my lady tomorrow.
Exactly. I get to do that too. This is a funny one. National Lost Sock Memorial Day.
Listen, hey, I could put that in my laundry room.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You know how many socks my dryer owns?
That's where all that lint comes from.
I know.
This is why my wife started wearing mixed socks. I didn't think that was a trend.
I'm a fan of mixed socks, okay?
Well, me too. That's why mine are all white. I can mix them up in any way that I want to.
That's one
all
way
right.
to save yourself.
Never, exactly. National Homefront Heroes Day. So all of you Homefront heroes, thank you very much. We appreciate that. As a kid, this was one of my favorite ones with some friends. National Sleepover Day.
Oh, yeah. Sleepover with your cousins? Oh,
yeah,
man.
on holidays, New Year's, Christmas, and all that stuff. Absolutely. And the last one I have is National Butterscotch Brownie Day. I don't know if, National.
I like butterscotch candy. I never had a butterscotch brownie.
Yeah. Brownies are meant to be chocolate. Even chocolate chips in there.
Yeah.
But butterscotch?
Butterscotch, that's something different.
I guess it's a day for everybody, isn't it? So those are all the days that I'm going to mention that are part of the National Calendar Day. So if you want to check out your own stuff, you can certainly do that. Just go to National Holiday. That costs money to buy a National Day.
I wonder.
Oh, I know.
National Voice Day.
The National Lost a Voice Day.
It's the day you get it back.
You can buy, yeah, exactly. You can buy national days for like 20 grand.
That's not
You can have stars and stuff named after too. Well, it all depends. Like
calling all sponsors.
That's right, yes. You get the sponsors. Well, I'll get the All right, notable birthdays for today. If I mention William Moulton Marston, you know who he is?
Absolutely not.
Psychologist and co-inventor of the polygraph. Yes, he never told a lie. From 60 Minutes fame, investigator. You just got that?
No, it just smacked me. And I got it. It just smacked me.
Katie, if he keeps this up, I'm not inviting him back. Mike Wallace, former 60 Minutes investigative reporter. James L. Brooks, director and producer of The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Taxi, and Simpsons.
I love that.
I wonder how many do you remember The Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Not the show, no.
Not there, but you know who Mary Tyler Moore is.
I do know it is.
So last night at this event we were at, man, I dated myself way too many times last night. Talking to our photographer, she didn't know who Herman Munster was. I referenced the Mod Squad. Cricket's in the room, not just Cricket, the owner of the donut shop.
You're on a roll today.
I'm telling you, it's the Sudafed.
It's the Sudafed.
It's the decongestant. Yeah, right. It's going to sue me for it. But yeah. So anyway, all right. I had to reference my cousin Vinny
Okay.
that movie, for her to know who Fred Gwynne was, who played
So
Herman
it,
Munster.
it just basically took a lot of explaining to get to the point.
Took way too much explaining. If you have to explain something in like 5 minutes or more, you wasted
Wasn't a
your
great
time. Wasn't a great.
explanation.
Okay. And the last birthday I mentioned is the piano man himself, Mr. Billy Joel.
Oh yeah.
Classic performer, and happy birthday to Billy Joel. All right, here's some events that took place on this day over the years. The cable car company in 1882, Telegraph Hill Railroad Company, was organized in San Francisco. So telegraphs, the cable car companies. In 1899, John Burr patents an improved rotary blade
Was he cold?
for a lawnmower. Burr, exactly. Katie responded to my comment. She's eager to jump in with us. Let's see. 1944. This is important when it comes to my friends at the Foundation Fighting Blindness. I don't know how many people really go to this extent with what they're trying to do, and that is to combat diseases beforehand. But in 1944, the first eye bank opened in New York City.
Please tell me they don't store eyes.
It's a
like
bank.
How they have the fertility banks
and blood banks. And
yeah.
I would say they probably do. Tell Sammy Davis got his eye.
Listen,
You know he's got a. Sammy Davis had a black had a
who
glass
probably
eye.
owns
Right?
it? Jeepers Creepers.
Oh my God, we are digressing. 1960, the U.S. becomes the first country to legalize birth control pills. 19. I remember this one as a kid. I was 10 years old. 1974, impeachment proceedings for President Nixon began in front of the U.S. House Committee on the Judiciary. 1980, the horror film Friday the 13th is released in the U.S. Are you a horror film buff? You like horror films?
I do, but I think my mother kind of ruined that scar growing up.
Why?
She used to be so obsessed with horror films. I'm talking zombie movies. I'm talking insane thriller.
Walking Dead and all that stuff.
Was it what's that one scary movie with the ghosts in the house and stuff like that? It was
The
like
TV shows you're talking about?
No, there were movies.
I'm obsessed
Paranormal
with
Activity. That's what it was.
Well,
All
because
those scary
there's a
stuff.
TV show too called
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity. But I love the Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and all of that stuff.
The regular basic ones, yeah, but she just loved that gory stuff, man, and it really traumatized me as a kid. I was like, I wanted to watch it and be that grown-up kid where I'm just looking through my eyes like this, but
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Last memorable event for May 9th that I'll share as we start wrapping up here. 1992, the Salem Village Witchcraft Victims Memorial is dedicated on the 300th year anniversary of the Salem witch trials.
I like watching shows and docs about that.
It's interesting because I've watched, like Josh Gates is one of my favorite. He's an archaeologist. Expedition Unknown is his show. And then he has another show called Expedition Files, where he talks about 3 different scenarios, and they try to break it if it's a taboo, if it's real, is there evidence, not evidence. But he's done stuff on the Salem witch trials and that whole area up there. And was it really people's minds just kind of their imagination taken off on them, thinking that these ladies were witches, or was there something to it? We now know of Wiccan, which is a witch's religion, if you will.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my buddy Richard Marsh, who we talked about at the opening, his daughter Jamie is a practicing Wiccan. She scares the bejesus out of me.
I bet.
Not like boo, but with what she sees and what she can tell you, and she's been, dare I say, dead on, probably 98% of the time.
Jeez.
She saw my great grandmother at my house one year for Thanksgiving when my great grandmother had been dead like 25 years. Yep. So pretty freaky, but I don't know. I kind of like that stuff. I believe in it.
I believe in it.
I believe the souls. I believe the souls do have an afterlife, because I've had my own experiences with my mom's passing or other family members. Eileen has had it with her grandmother. So, all right.
I've had it plenty of times too.
This was fun because I had a partner to help me with some of the voice stuff. So thanks for coming in, my friend.
No,
all right.
always, man.
Once we sign off, I'm heading down to Norfolk, the IKEA at Norfolk, right off of Northampton Boulevard there off the 264. Come on down, say hello. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock are the next drawings. They had their first one at 11. I'm going to go down there. Eileen is coming to help work the camera for me. But in 30 minutes, if you're not going anywhere, pull up Channel 4. Are you gonna come too?
No, at the Palace of Pickleball.
I was going to get there.
There you go.
12:30 and 30 minutes. The voice of 757 will air on Cox Cable Channel 4. And then after my IKEA at 3 o'clock, by about 3:45, 4 o'clock, the absolute latest, I will be at Palace of Pickleball with Eli, helping them with their soft opening, do some last minute giveaways. And then after that, probably drive home, collapse on the couch, and maybe watch Backlash if Eileen allows me to.
There you go.
All right. Thank you for coming in, John. Thank you as always. Thank you to everybody out there watching. If you missed anything about today's show, all the events, all the vendors, and all the advertisers, please go back to the Facebook page. Next week's show, I will actually be in Washington, D.C. at the Foundation Fighting Blindness fundraiser. So I haven't figured out if we're going to do a re-air or if we're going to pre-record something early. Next week's schedule is going to be kind of tight, so we're not sure what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out in time. Be kind to everybody. Why? We're all we have. We'll see you next time right here on Aaron's Hour. Thank you all for watching. Miss you, Ricky. This